Hi everybody, welcome back. Right, look at this one. This is one of the last ones of my 4 patterns that I've made up, and I absolutely love the way this is. It's not, that's the back and that's the front, so it isn't double-sided. So it's just kind of like a twist on the normal granny stripe sort of pattern that we have. But what I did was I replaced the second row with a half double crochet. And I'm also working the double crochets apart from this row, because that's the first row. Every double crochet row is worked into the back loop of the 3 half double crochets. Now, by working the 3 half double crochets into the front post of the chain, I'm creating this lovely little swooshy pattern here as well. I absolutely love this. I'm going to show you how to make this pattern, and it looks complicated, but it's not. You can use any yarn, any hook, corresponding hook size. This is done with lightweight yarn, number 3, and a 4mm crochet hook. And the pattern is just worked up in an even number of chains. So I'll do a smaller sample for you. I'm going to crack on with this. This is absolutely, I love it. It's like you get a straight line there, and then you get like a lovely, you know, edge here. Right, let's push this aside. Maybe I should have used a darker colour for the sample, but I have got some red. This is a lovely red. It's called, I think it's called, is it called Cardinal? No, it's not. Just bear with me. I should get my, got a massive shelf here. Oh, Cranberry. Yeah, gorgeous. Colour is called Cranberry, and it's by Pato Everyday, and it's a lovely feel to this. I do have red. You've probably never seen me do a tutorial in red. I usually keep my reds for festivities. Right, let's begin. So an even number of chains. So the whole pattern is double crochet and half double crochet. If you know how to do those, then let's go. If you don't, then please have a little practice of those. If you think you can manage and follow me, I will show you for the first set of double crochets and half double crochets how to do those stitches. They're not that difficult, and for the remainder I will just carry on as normal, but remember, you can slow me down in playback options in the settings. Do you slip knot how you do yours? This is how I do mine. And even number of chain, let's go with 18. I have my 18 chains here, and work the sample with me, because the best way is, you know, you might have a number 4 yarn and you might have a different hook, and so just go grab what you've got, make sure it's sort of in the hooks are corresponding with the yarn. They're not too big or too small, and we can practice a small size, and you can also decide whether you want to go up a hook or down a hook, depending on how you feel about the fabric. Right, well, first thing you want to do is find your 6th chain, and you want to do 3 double crochets, and I will show you how to do the 3 double crochets slowly for the first bunch. So yarn over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go into the 6th chain, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your double crochet. Let's do 2 more in the same space. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. So yarn over, go in, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through the 2, and yarn over, pull through the 2. So what we have is a chain here, the 5 chains that we've skipped, and 3 double crochets into that very same chain. We're going to skip 2 now, 1 and 2, and go into the 3rd one and do 3 double crochets. 2 and 3. Skip 2 and 3 double crochets, and you want to do that all the way to the end of the row. Skip 2 and 3 double crochets in the next chain. If I get there before you, please pause and you can meet me for the next row. Sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling. When you get to the end, you'll have 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3, skip the 2 and then go into the very last one and do a double crochet. That's your row. That's the row that we've worked onto the chain to create the level for the next row. However, these double crochets were worked into the chain, and next time when we do the double crochets, which is row 3, it will be in a different place. So technically it is a 2-row pattern, but we'll begin from here. So the next row, chain 2 and flip your work. Now, can you see these 3 double crochets? And then we've got the 3 chains that go with it. We want to do front post half double crochets, but we're not working around the double crochet. We are working in the chain. So in order to use the chain, sorry, the stitch that's on top of the double crochet, there's your 3. Go into the first one and pull it out into the middle one. Pull through the loop and pull through all 3, half double crochet. Yarn over. You want to go into exactly the same space, those 2 loops. Make sure you're not picking anything up like that by accident at the back. It's just those 2, just that stitch, the 2 loops that's between the stitches. That's 2 half double crochets and then go in for 1 more, that's 3. Yarn over, find your next 3. There's the first one, go into the stitch at the top, pull it out the other side and do 3 half double crochets. Find your next 3, we don't chain anything in between. Find your next 3, go to the top one, pull it out to the other side and 3 half double crochets. We have 1 more set here, so find your first double crochet, go into the chain on stitch on top, pull it out to the middle, pull up a loop, pull through 3, and that is your half double crochet, and we want 3 of those. Once you get to the back, right to the end, you'll have your 5 chains here, and you want to skip 2, so 1 and 2. So find chain number 3, 1, 2 and 3, and do your half double crochet. Now it looks anything from this side, but when you flip it over, this is what you create. Right, chain 3, and we're back to the other row, the double crochet row, but we are going to be placing our double crochets not on top. So we're skipping 2 as normal, 1 and 2. Go to the third one, so we will class this, that's your first stitch, that's your second stitch. Go to your third stitch, but we are working in the back loops only. So you've got the 2 loops here, just put your hook into the back loop and do 3 double crochets. Because what's that doing now is it's going to create this little tiny little ridge, like a line, as well as this. So go straight over to the next bunch. So if you can't see, skip that one, skip that one. So you're skipping 2, that's your third one. But go into the back loop only and do 3 double crochets. Skip this one and then skip the next one, go to this one, but go into the back loops only and do your 3 double crochets. There's my next bunch, skip this one, skip the next one, then go into this one the bigger one, but only the back loop, and do 3 double crochets. And then you want to place a double crochet on top of that chain 2. And we're back to the half double crochet row. So chain 2, find your 3 double crochets, cluster, go into the first one in the chain, this is, into the stitch, and then at the other end, pull the loop through and do 3 half double crochets. Skip along to the next, put your hook in here at the other end and do front post half double crochets. Front post basically around those stitches, rather than we're not using this at all. Remember, we are using the stitches. So 3 half double crochets around the middle one. Like I said, make sure you don't go into anything else apart from just those 2 loops. I'll show you those 2 loops again. So you go into here, push your hook up. So you've got these 2 loops here. You're only going around that. Don't make the mistake and go around anywhere else, because that's what's going to mess up the pattern from the back. So 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. When you get to your 3 chains, half double crochet on the top of chain 3. That's the back. Doesn't look very all that. When you flip it over, that's where the magic happens. Do 2 more rows with you, and then hopefully you have the pattern. If for any reason you don't, please do message me, I'll try and help. Chain 3 for the double crochet row. Skip 2, go to the 3rd one, but back loop only, and do 3 double crochets. Skip right over, skip that one, skip the next one, go to the one after that, back loop only on it though, and do your 3 double crochets. Skip the next one, next 2 should I say, and in the 3rd one, back loop only, 3 double crochets. Skip the next 2 into the 3rd one, but back loop only, and do your 3 double crochets. So this is your double crochet row, and then you're left with the chain 2 here, and you want to place your double crochet, last double crochet, sorry, on top of the chain 2. Chain 3, and you're back to the double, sorry, not chain 3, chain 2, sorry, because it's the half double crochet row. Find your 3 double crochets. There's the 1st one, 2nd one, and 3rd one. Go to the 1st one, put your hook in, bring it out the other end, draw up a loop, and do a half double crochet. And make sure you place the other 2 around the exact same space, nowhere else. Because if you put it anywhere else, this line that we're making here, this kind of like, this will go in the wrong place and it will just mess up the pattern. Okay, and then the very last chain, top of the chain 3, do a half double crochet, and that's how you do this pattern. That's the back, and this is the front. Gorgeous, isn't it? Let me bring the bigger piece for you. Okay guys, hope you like this one as well. I'll call this the, what should I call it? Just the twist. Is it a twisted? It's not really twisted, is it? It's a bit of a 3D granny stripe. Yeah, because we've not twisted anything, we've just put, okay, I'll think of a name. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you like this one as well. Please give this one a try. I think you will like it too. Take care of yourselves. Please do subscribe, and if you like what you see, please give it the thumbs up, and share it to anyone that you might think might like to make this. I think I've recorded 3 or 4 videos today, so I'm losing my throat a little bit, but yeah, thanks for watching. This is so pretty. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.